The killer who fooled the FBI, soft, heavy, controlled, like someone telling a painful truth. He walked into the FBI office, smiling, not nervous, not scared, just calm, as if he hadn't destroyed families, shattered lives, and left a trail of pain no one saw coming. Pause. They had no idea the man sitting politely at their table was the monster they had been chasing for years. We remember the loud killers, the ones who bragged, the ones who wanted the world to know their names. But this man, he hid behind normalcy. He hid behind kindness. He hid behind a smile. And while the world slept, he planned and prepared and hunted. His name was Israel Keyes, a man who lived two lives, one for the world and one for the darkness inside him. To strangers, he was helpful, quiet, polite. To his daughter, he was a father. To his neighbors, a reliable handyman. But inside him was a silence filled with cruelty, a silence so deep, even the FBI struggled to understand it. He didn't kill out of rage. He didn't kill out of passion. He killed because it made him feel alive. While other killers acted on impulse, Keyes treated murder like a long-term project. He buried kill kits across America, buckets of tools meant for one purpose, to end someone's life. These kits waited months, sometimes years, before he returned to use them. Imagine walking a forest trail, not knowing that somewhere beneath your feet, a stranger's fate had already been written. The FBI said they had never seen planning this cold, this patient, this deliberate. For more than a decade, he slipped through the cracks because he left no pattern, no connection, no reason. Until one night, he broke his own rule. In Alaska, he abducted an 18-year-old girl named Samantha Koenig, a daughter, a friend, a young woman with her whole life ahead of her. For the first time, Keyes allowed emotion to interfere with his control. And he made a mistake, a small one, but enough. He used her debit card, a single, desperate transaction, a breadcrumb that finally led the FBI to him. When they pulled him over, they expected fear. They expected denial. They expected a man cornered. But Israel Keyes just smiled. He talked to the agents like they were old friends. He joked. He analyzed them. He watched their reactions like a scientist studying animals. In that interrogation room, he was calm. Too calm, an agent later said. And that was when they realized they hadn't caught a normal killer. They had caught something else. In the days that followed, Keyes began to talk, not with guilt, not with remorse, but with curiosity. He spoke of lives taken as if they were items on a list. He described suffering with the soft tone of someone discussing the weather. When asked why he did it, he whispered, "I like the feeling." The room fell silent. Even the agents, trained to deal with the darkest minds, felt something they rarely experienced. Fear, but not of what he did, of what he was. They believe he killed at least 11 people, but the real number may never be known. He refused to give names, refused to give locations, refused to let families find peace. And then, before the truth could come out fully, before the FBI could piece together every missing life, before every family could finally breathe, he took his own life. A final act of control, a final act of cruelty, a final way of saying, "You don't get to know everything." He left behind a note, a rambling, chaotic confession, but no answers, no closure, no humanity. Outro. Israel Keyes was not the loudest killer. He wasn't the most famous. He didn't seek attention. He didn't want fame. He wanted silence. He wanted control. He wanted darkness. And that is what makes him one of the most terrifying killers of all. A man who walked among us like anyone else and smiled as if nothing was wrong. This was the killer who fooled the FBI.